Hey, what's up guys? It's Franchise923 and I'm back with a bit of a different video this time. I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing a brand new M1 Mac Mini. I've heard so many good things about this. I've been talking about it constantly for the past few months, and my girlfriend was actually nice enough to surprise me with one. So I've actually never had a Mac before, so I'm really excited to try this out. I've had iPhones in the past and iPods, but never an actual Mac for my main desktop. So I can't wait to try this out. This is the 8-core CPU, 8-core GPU, and the 16 gigabyte RAM version, 256 gig solid state drive. And yeah, the other interesting thing is it's the new M1 chip. So Apple's now producing their own CPUs, and they're called M1, and they're based on ARM architecture, which is a little bit different than the traditional architecture that you would get with like an Intel or AMD. But apparently it's super powerful, and it's very high efficiency, so low power consumption. It doesn't get very hot. Yeah, so I can't wait to try this out. But for the CPU, I mean, kind of just think of it like the CPU that gets used in your iPad. So those have to be very power efficient. Yeah, can't wait to try this thing out. I have a bunch of like family home videos that I want to encode to a different compression. Kind of just a little project I'm working on, and it's actually really hitting my current desktop, which is a AMD Ryzen. It's really spiking the CPU and causing it to get really hot. So I'm going to do the same test with this Mac Mini just to see how it handles it. And yeah, I just want to unbox it and do the setup and show you guys some benchmarks and basically just review it and let you know how my experience with this thing is, coming from someone who's never used a Mac before. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful. Why don't we just head over and just start opening this box up. Alright, so let's head over here and just open it up. Carefully cut it here. Just open it up. There it is. Looks pretty slick. Alright, so this is the actual Mac Mini. Looks awesome, looks very slick. Kind of looks like an Apple TV. I'm going to leave this on for now. Let's see what else is in here. It says designed by Apple in California. This looks like the instruction manual. Just like a setup guide. Pretty simple, 2 pages. Cool. And what else we have here? This looks like the power cord. Yep. Let's just get this unwrapped. I want to get this thing plugged in as soon as I can. There's the power cord, and I think that is all that's in the box, guys. So very simple. I'm actually gonna throw this in here and just keep this out with me. Oh yeah, let's take off this plastic and take a look at the peripherals in the back. Very slick. So we got power, Ethernet, some Thunderbolt ports, HDMI, USB, 2 USBs, and then a headphone jack, which I'm surprised they actually include like a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, considering like iPhones don't have them anymore. That's kind of interesting, but I guess since it's a desktop, maybe they need more options. But yeah, very simple. Yeah, let's set this thing up, plug it in, and get it turned on. Alright guys, so I just plugged in the power cord, the HDMI cord, and I'm about to turn it on for the first time. Should be turning on this screen here, so I'm just going to click the power button. Actually, let me set it down first. And then click the power button. let's see what happens. So I hear some noise. Oh, you know what? I forgot to plug in mouse and keyboard. Let me do that real fast. Alright guys, so I went ahead and plugged in a mouse, keyboard, and an Ethernet cord. So now we have mouse, keyboard, HDMI, Ethernet, and power. So let's see if we can continue with this installer here. Alright. So English. Where is it? United States.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you know how to use VoiceOver, press
Alright, migration assistant. Not now, I don't want to migrate anything. Alright, sign into my Apple ID. Okay, I think I remember this. Alright, let's agree. Alright, just creating a computer account now. This thing is silent. I don't hear anything coming from it. That noise you probably hear in the background is my server. That thing's not silent. So still setting up an account. Let me try to move this down, might be easier to see. Alright, find my... Alright, continue. Let's customize these. I don't want to share my analytics. Set that up later. I'm going to turn Siri off. I'm not going to upgrade iCloud Drive. Yes, don't upgrade. Choose your look. I like dark. Dark looks good. Alright. Identify your keyboard. Press the key immediately to the right of the shift key on the left. Wait a second. Press the key immediately to the right of the shift key on the left side. Okay. What's the Z? Left of the shift key. There's nothing to the left of the shift key. Alright guys, I think I'm up and running. This looks to me like the main menu. Cool. Hey, what's up guys? It's Franchise923. So I've been using this for about a day now, and you can see I've changed my background. I've installed a couple programs, and so far I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's been a pleasure to work with. So one thing, once I got it installed, I did have to update the software because I noticed that I wasn't on the latest Big Sur version. So this is the latest now, 11.2.3. And I was having a bit of trouble when I tried to run the software update. It was saying the download kept failing, and I did a quick search on Google, and other people had the same issue. So what they recommended was actually just basically reinstalling the operating system from scratch. And that wasn't too hard to do. Basically, you have to power off the Mac and hold it for a couple seconds longer than normal, and it boots into like this kind of like a safe mode, and it'll let you basically reinstall the operating system. And when it does that, it grabs the latest version. So now I'm up to date with 11.2.3. I've installed Open Broadcast software, so that's how I record my screen recordings, like what I'm doing right now. And yeah, I've been working with iMovie, so that's how I'm putting together this video that I'm going to share on YouTube. So actually, right when I finish recording this video, I'm just going to tack it on to the end of it, and this is going to be my unboxing video. So I'm curious to see how this plays out with iMovie, but so far it's been real easy to work with. What else? Yeah, I've installed a few other things. I've got PyCharm on here. So how do I get to that? So I'm still learning my way around things here. So if I go to applications, that's where it is. So I want this to actually be down here. Yep, so PyCharm. And the cool thing about Macs is Python actually comes installed. So if you just open up a terminal and type Python, you don't have to download it. It's already there. But they do recommend using Python 3. So by default, it only comes with Python 2. And if you try to run Python 3, when I tried to run that, it was saying it wasn't installed, that I had to install some developer tools. So that was real easy to do. But yeah, now I have access to Python 2 and 3. And you can actually see it says Python's not recommend, Python 2.7 is not recommended, and they recommend Python 3. Yeah, what else? I'm just still getting used to like using Safari instead of Chrome. So I imported my bookmarks from Chrome, and I don't really like how the bookmarks bar in Safari is on the left like this. But I kind of like actually not having it displayed all the time, and only using a bookmark when I want to go somewhere. So click it and then just close it like that. So that's cool. I've got Microsoft Remote Desktop, so I can actually remote desktop into my other machines that I have here. So what you're viewing here is the Windows machine that I usually use for like ArcGIS tutorials. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but right now I just remote desktop into that machine. So that's super cool and really easy. What else? Yeah, I mean, I'm just still learning my way around the Mac system. But yeah, if you're on the fence about getting a Mac, my advice so far would be just to get it. I like it a lot. I'm excited to work with it more. All right, thanks for watching. Hey guys, so I forgot to mention, I'm going to make a follow-up video to this probably in like a month or two, just giving you an update of how things have been going. I haven't had a chance to do that encoding project yet, so I'll probably do that like within the next month or so. And just generally, I haven't had enough time to play around with it to really give a complete review of the Mac Mini. So, yeah, that's the plan. Another month or so, and I'll probably make an update video. Also, I forgot to mention I'm using a second monitor now. So, I got a Thunderbolt adapter that allows me to use HDMI and also has 3 USB ports, which is pretty cool. So it's Thunderbolt to HDMI and then also 3 USBs. So yeah, I have 2 monitors now, and that process has been, just plug and play. It was real easy to get it to recognize. Yeah, that's it. Just wanted to let you know about those things.